Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Tractor Time with Alistair C123. Today we've got a bit of a mission. I've been kindly offered a load of free firewood. As you can see here, I've got a little wood splitting setup, and I need some timber to keep myself in firewood for the winter. So we're going to get Big Blue fired up and get a big 60s Muirhill 20-ton dump trailer hitched on and head down the road and collect some free firewood and then bring it back, split it and bag it. So we'll get Big Blue out, 300 horsepower roaring and snorting for your entertainment. Hopefully you'd like to see an older tractor in action. And we've got some old bits of kit here, strange little machines, and some homemade stuff as well. So we'll get Big Blue out and then we'll come back afterwards when we get the wood and have a little tour around the machines and see them operating. But first, Big Blue down the road, flat out, get some load on her and listen to her working hard on the hills. So hope you enjoy it. This is one for the tractor guys and the homemade equipment guys. So yeah, sit back and
Here's Big Blue. Lovely.
So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed seeing Big Blue in action there, pulling hard. I don't know what weight she had behind her. I'm sure there's a good 6 or 7 ton in the trailer, and probably 5 tons of timber. So yeah, I'm sure probably wearing up on 15 tons thereabouts, give or take. The tractor itself's 9.5 tons, so yeah, it's a good old load for that 7.5 litre power star. So yeah, hope you enjoyed seeing her in action, and I'll have more videos of that tractor in the future, doing all sorts of silly things, tractor pulling and tug of wars and messing about anything, just to have a bit of fun, see what it can do and compare it to other machines and tractors. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, checking out my load of wood, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm over the moon, all ringed and just ready to split. So yeah, if you want to see my old machines, and the little setup I have a bag set up beside the splitter. It's a homemade log splitter. I made it on a few of my lunch breaks, out of some scrap steel lying around the yard. The axle is a Ford Transit van axle, shortened, and the beams are just some scrap beams that were lying around the yard. and I got the hydraulic ram off an old JCB. I think it was a 3D loader, and this is the front bucket ram. I just made the wedge out of some like 6 or 8 mil plate, 10 mil in places. I just lashed together a collar to slide over the beam, I-beam or H-iron, depend where you are in the world, depends what you call it, but yeah. So that collar just slides up and down the beam with the big wedge on the top side. Set the block in and split it. Little valve block to operate the splitter. Another eBay special. It's got a return automatic detent. Whenever it closes full in, it jumps out. It's very handy. I just hit return, go and get a lump of wood, and by the time I come back it's ready for the next stroke. So awesome, handy bit of kit. Very rough around the edges. I'm quite impatient when it comes to making stuff for myself. I have no care for aesthetics or tidying up rough edges. I just want to get it working. So yeah, it's lashed together. Literally, if I had 3 hours in this thing, that would be it. And it works a bloody treat. So yeah, I'm over the moon. So that's the splitter, and it's powered by another mighty machine. One of my absolute best ever purchases. It's an old British made Muirhill loader. This particular version was basically special order made for the army. The standard machine would just be the loader, and the army have specified it with a lot of extras, including air over hydraulic brakes, and most of all the back actor, which is an old Massey 50B back actor. If you look up Massey 50B, you'll see the loader that belongs to. So yeah, they were commissioned specially for the army order. As I said, very high spec machine, 4-in-1 bucket. We have 4-wheel steer, which makes this machine unbelievably nimble. It's quite a short wheelbase, and I absolutely love it. Very, 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 very nimble machine, good in tight spaces. This machine would probably be late 70s, early 80s. For such an old machine, it has nice fast hydraulics. Must have a large pump, probably not particularly high pressure, but it has a damn good flow on it, which means your hoist and dump cycles are quite fast. Big old heavy levers, but you know, that's the way it ought to be. So yeah, that's the Muirhill A5000. I have plumbed into the rear of it. It has 2 auxiliary supplies. Just dropped in a hole there. 2 auxiliary hydraulic supplies off the rear. One, the backhoe is tapped into at the minute, and then it has an extra one for whatever, I'm not sure. I've seen pictures of these army loaders with a large winch mounted on the rear. So the secondary auxiliary supply could be for the winch. So anyway, because the pump is so large and it's got a really decent oil flow, it means it powers this log splitter at pretty much tick over, and you're not hanging around waiting for the ram to go in and out. It's got a decent speed and more than enough force to tackle pretty much any log. So yeah, that's the Muirhill A5000. There's also a B5000. It's rear wheel steer only. It's got a solid front axle, no steering. So the A5000 has 4-wheel steer, and as I said, it's powered by a Perkins 6354, another fantastic British manufacturer. Very good engine, and used in many machines throughout the world. Quite a basic old cab by today's standards. Nice big heavy levers, hoist and dump. Your auxiliary oil flow. You just pull it back and hang it in the latch, and then 4-in-1 bucket, open and close. So yeah, if you wanted to run a different attachment in the front, you can use the 4-in-1 bucket supply as an auxiliary also for the front. So yeah, absolutely awesome bit of kit, super underrated. You can pick these up very, very humble money, and I can't get enough of it. Absolutely love it. Such a capable machine. Very, very useful, as I said. So yeah, guys, we'll move on to the little Kubota holding the log bag, and yeah, it's just a much smaller version of this lady, except it's Japanese and it's tiny, obviously. It's articulated steering, and it swivels in the middle, also giving you some frame oscillation. It also has a 4-in-1 bucket and a back actor on the rear, and as handy as the Muirhill is, this little Kubota loader is on another planet when it comes to universal handiness. I use it for absolutely everything. I don't know how I've lived without it. Big jobs, little jobs. Has real quick on its feet, and turns very nimble as well. Nice light steering, nice light levers. It's an absolute joy to operate. 25 horsepower 4-cylinder Kubota engine, and as you see, 4-in-1 bucket with the forks. So I just simply split the wood, drop the wood into the bag, and then take the bag and put it in my tent. So yeah, I'll not bore you with any more details. Hope you enjoyed a nosy around my old gear. Love sharing this stuff with folks of like-minded interests. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, be greatly appreciated, and I'll try and keep some more similar videos coming. So yeah, I'm gonna split some wood and chill out for a while. You gotta love the smell of freshly split wet wood. So yeah, guys, cheers for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. I like to share old machines with folks of like-minded interests, and if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, click that subscribe button to hang around for the next video. Your support's greatly appreciated. It keeps my channel ticking over, and helps me keep these old babies on the road and out of the scrapyard. So if you want to see these old girls live on, throw me a big thumbs up, and I'll try to keep them going. So yeah, guys, appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Till the next time, stay safe. Over and out. My poor wife stuck at home. Looks like we're doing bugger all, Pete. We have worked our ballocks off to this point now, have we? Listen to them birds. You just feel the stress melting away, Pete. You get her in the middle, dead level. She's sort of cock skew. I'll keep us going a while, Pete.
Too long.